Welcome back to Mind Unlocked Secrets. Before we unlock one of the most dangerous personality profiles in existence, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you are arming yourself with the knowledge to spot the predators hiding in plain sight. And trust me, after watching this video, you will look at the nice people in your life very differently. We have all heard about the narcissist. We know the signs. They are arrogant. They crave attention. They lack empathy. They are the loud bullies in the room who need everyone to worship them. Because they are so obvious, they are relatively easy to spot once you know what to look for. But what if I told you there is a predator much more dangerous than a narcissist? Someone who doesn't lack empathy but uses it as a weapon. Someone who understands your feelings better than you do. Someone who can cry with you, comfort you, and listen to your deepest secrets. And then, use every single one of those secrets to destroy you from the inside out. This is not science fiction. This is a recently identified personality construct that is terrifying psychologists. They are called the Dark Empaths, and they are the most dangerous personality type because they wear the perfect mask, the mask of a good person. Today we are going to dissect the Dark Empath. We will explain the science behind why they exist. We will give you the 7 signs that you are dealing with one right now. And most importantly, we will answer the question that many of you are secretly asking yourselves. Am I a Dark Empath? Or am I just a burnt-out INFJ? Stay with us until the very end, because the difference between the two is a matter of life and death for your soul. To understand the Dark Empath, we first have to break a major myth. Society tells us that empathy equals goodness. We are taught that if someone can feel your pain, they must be a kind person. This is false. Empathy is not a moral virtue. Empathy is simply a tool. It is data. Psychology divides empathy into 3 distinct categories. First, there is effective empathy. This is what we usually think of. It means feeling what others feel. If I see you cry, I feel sad. This is the type of empathy that narcissists and psychopaths completely lack. Second, there is somatic empathy. This is feeling someone's pain physically. But the third type is the dangerous one. It is called cognitive empathy. This is the ability to intellectually understand what someone else is thinking and feeling without necessarily caring about it. It is the ability to read people like a book. Spies have high cognitive empathy. Negotiators have high cognitive empathy. And Dark Empaths have extremely high cognitive empathy. They know exactly what makes you tick. They know exactly where your insecurities are. But because they also possess the dark triad traits, narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy, they use this data to manipulate you. Imagine a sniper. A sniper needs to know exactly where the target is moving. They need to understand the target's behavior perfectly to take the shot. That is a Dark Empath. They map your emotional landscape not to heal you, but to control you. So how do you spot someone who is seemingly kind, charming, and understanding, but is actually dangerous? It is difficult, but there are glitches in their matrix. Here are the 7 signs of a Dark Empath. Sign number 1. The Schrodinger's douchebag joke. A Dark Empath loves to say cruel things disguised as humor. They will make a joke about your weight, your intelligence, or your past trauma in front of other people. If you get upset, they immediately shift the blame to you. They say, "Wow, you are so sensitive. I was just kidding." But if you look into their eyes, you will see that they aren't laughing. They are testing your boundaries. They are using their knowledge of your insecurities to humiliate you safely, under the guise of comedy. Sign number 2. They are the master of the guilt trip. A regular narcissist demands things. A Dark Empath manipulates you into giving them things. They are experts at playing the victim. Because they understand emotions, they know exactly what to say to make you feel like a terrible person. They might say, "I guess I'll just sit here alone while you go out with your friends. It's fine. I'm used to it." They weaponize your own empathy against you. They know you are a good person, and they use that goodness to enslave you. Sign number 3. Gossiping is a bonding mechanism. Pay close attention to how they speak about others. A Dark Empath often builds intimacy by sharing secrets. They will tell you someone else's deep, dark secret to make you feel special. I've never told anyone this, but this creates a false sense of trust. You feel like you are on the inside with them. But make no mistake, if they are sharing someone else's secrets with you, they are sharing your secrets with someone else. They collect information. Information is power. And to a Dark Empath, people are just puzzles to be solved and exploited. Sign number 4. The slow burn gaslighting. Narcissists gaslight you by denying reality. I never said that. Dark Empaths gaslight you by twisting your intent. They analyze your words and find a way to make you doubt your own goodness. They might say, I know you think you were trying to help, but subconsciously, you were actually trying to control me. Because they use psychological language, it sounds convincing. You start to question your own sanity. You start to wonder if you are the toxic one. This is their greatest trick, making the victim believe they are the abuser. Sign number 5. They are surprisingly charming and extroverted. Unlike the introverted, moody, vulnerable narcissist, the dark empath is often the life of the party. People love them. They are great listeners. This makes them incredibly dangerous because if you try to warn others about them, no one will believe you. Him? No way. He is the nicest guy I know. She is such a sweetheart. She helped me when I was sick. Their public mask is flawless. Only you get to see the cold calculation behind the eyes when the doors are closed. Sign number 6. They utilize weaponized kindness. They do things for you that you didn't ask for, and then expect eternal loyalty in return. They create debt. They will buy you an expensive gift or help you with a major project. But the moment you try to set a boundary, that gift becomes a weapon. After everything I did for you, this is how you treat me? Their kindness is not a gift. It is a loan with high interest. Sign number 7. The desire for indirect control. A classic narcissist wants to be the king. They want the crown. A dark empath, often high in Machiavellianism, prefers to be the advisor behind the throne. They want to pull the strings from the shadows. They enjoy setting people against each other and watching the chaos from a safe distance. They are the puppet masters. Now we must address the elephant in the room. Many of you watching this channel identify as INFJ or highly sensitive people. You have high empathy. You can read people. And sometimes when you are hurt, you can be cold. So the terrifying question is, are you a dark empath? This is a very common fear among true empaths. Because you feel the potential for darkness within you, you worry that you are a monster. Here is the critical difference between an INFJ and a dark empath. It comes down to 2 things, intent and guilt. When an INFJ cuts someone off, the door slam, or acts coldly, it is a defensive measure. It is done to protect their energy. And usually the INFJ feels terrible about it. They agonize over it. They feel guilt. A dark empath does not feel guilt. They might fake guilt if it serves their purpose, but they don't lose sleep over hurting you. To them, hurting you is just a necessary move on the chessboard. Also, look at the intent. An INFJ reads people to understand them and create harmony. A dark empath reads people to find weak spots and gain advantage. If you are worried that you might be a dark empath, the fact that you are worried is usually proof that you are not. A true dark empath would likely watch this video and smile, thinking, yes, that is me, and I am brilliant. So, how do you defend yourself against a predator who knows you better than you know yourself? The standard advice for narcissists is gray rock, being boring, showing no emotion. But against a dark empath, gray rock can be tricky because they will sense that you are withdrawing. They will sense the shift in your energy instantly. Instead, you need to use a technique called ambiguous politeness. You remain polite. You smile. You engage in surface-level conversation, but you remove all vulnerability. You stop sharing your dreams. You stop sharing your fears. You stop sharing your problems. You give them zero data. Without new data, their cognitive empathy has nothing to work with. They cannot manipulate what they cannot see. You become a blank screen. Eventually, they will get bored. They need a challenge. They need a reaction. If you don't give it to them, they will move on to an easier target. Also, trust your gut. This is your superpower. Dark empaths can fool your brain, but they cannot fool your intuition. Have you ever met someone who is perfectly nice, said all the right things, but you felt a cold shiver down your spine? Did you feel drained after talking to them, even though the conversation was pleasant? That is your primitive instinct detecting a predator. Society tells you to ignore that feeling. Society says, don't be judgmental, give them a chance. I am telling you, listen to the shiver. Your intuition is thousands of years of evolutionary data trying to keep you safe. Do not override it with politeness. The rise of the dark empath in modern society is alarming. In a world that values social skills and emotional intelligence, they are the apex predators. They climb the corporate ladders faster. They dominate in the dating market. They are often our bosses, our politicians, and our community leaders. But now, you see them. You know that a warm smile can hide a cold heart. You know that empathy without morality is just a high-resolution weapon. I want to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever encountered a dark empath? Someone who used your own feelings against you? Or as an INFJ, have you been falsely accused of being one? Share your story below. Let's build a database of their tactics so we can protect each other. If you want to understand deeply how the INFJ defends themselves against these types of people, you need to watch our video on the INFJ door slam. It explains the ultimate shield you have in your arsenal. Click the video on your screen now. Thank you for watching Mind Unlocked Secrets. Stay aware, stay safe, and never let them see your cards.